Hi, I'm Zealand Turner. I'm the Director of School Communications here at the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School. Today I'm talking to Morgan Sleet. She's a dancer, she's a cheerleader, she's a theater performer, she's involved in her community. She does so much. I'm excited to be chatting with her today. And this is Winging It.
Well, my name is Morgan Sleet. I'm in 9th grade, and I'm 15 years old, and I'm coming from Meadville, Pennsylvania, so that's the coldest small town ever.
Okay, tell me about that, because I was just going to say I don't do geography even for a second. Where is that, and what is it again?
Meadville, Pennsylvania.
Meadville, where is it?
So it's kind of between Pittsburgh and it's an hour and 30 minutes from Pittsburgh, and then it's like 30 minutes from Erie, so we're right between.
Oh, so it's above Pittsburgh,
basically. Yes.
But just so you're like the northwest region of Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Because you said winter, let's go.
There's one time, I think last spring, where we didn't really have a spring because it just kept on snowing. It snowed throughout April, and then it stopped in May.
April snowing?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think it ended at like the end of May though. And then so we had summer flowers instead of spring flowers.
Are you like a snow bunny? I mean, do you like it in the snow, or are you just inside like an indoor cat until the snow goes away?
I'm pretty much indoor as far as my work schedule allows me, because I don't have lots of freedom outside of my work schedule. So if I could, I would go outside, and I have gone outside, but other than that, I kind of like to stay in here where it's safe and warm.
You go outside just to say you did. You step one toe outside, you put a finger in the snow, you said, yep, did it, thank you, back inside.
Yep, it's way too cold.
Okay, so you said you have a demanding work schedule. What's that look like? What are you doing?
So basically every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm in virtual classes from 8:20 to 2:15. Directly after my classes, I have to get ready to prepare for cheerleading or dance rehearsals from 4 to like 5:30, and then from 5:30 to 6:30 up until like 7:30.
So we're going to get into the dancing, but let's just pause a second with the cheerleading. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I just became a junior varsity cheerleader at MASH High School, or Meadville Area Senior High School. This week, at least, I had a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday practice. So lots of stunting. There's lots of learning new cheers. I used to do competition cheer when I was 8, but I stopped, and this is totally different from that. Like, it's just a whole new muscle.
Like what kind of, like, okay, first of all, stunting. I don't know anything except like Netflix documentaries. So what are we talking about? I do know the term flyer. Are you a flyer?
No, I'm a base, so I hold the person's foot, and
so you have to be like really
up.
Strong.
Lift with my legs. That's what ballet help. That's where ballet steps in.
Okay. Do you ever feel stressed out, like you're gonna drop somebody?
Sometimes I do, because you have to pay attention. You have to pay so much attention, and I'm used to multitasking, so I have to watch the person in front of me to make sure that I'm on level with them, and then I have to watch the flyer to make sure she's not falling from above. That's easy, but when everything's calm, it's just like, just wait.
That you're just like powerlifting casually.
Yeah.
So wait, you said, but like, what is that what you call stunting?
Yeah, so stunting's basically like every person basically lifting the flyer up. So there's a back, there's a base, the flyer obviously, and then there's a front. If the bases can't lift her, or if she's like towing, which is when they like put their foot in the base's hand like this, like they're trying to go up on their toe almost. I have to pull them up.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you do like strength workouts to like train?
It's funny. Most of it's in the legs, but for fronting, in ballet, we do lots of, we do push-ups, and we just, like, hold it there for, like,
planks,
a
high
minute.
planks.
Yeah, planks for a minute, and I'm like, it's terrible, but for cheer,
yeah, just
really
like
helped
hanging
me.
out, right? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So does that mean you show up at games, or like when and where do you perform?
We do show up at games. So I cheerlead for the basketball team. So we have to go to every basketball game. We have to cheer from the sidelines, and then sometimes we have to go into the middle and cheer for halftime or for 60-second timeout, and that's usually really outfits. Fun. Yeah, we do. We have this cute little uniform that's like red, black, and white with our we're the Bulldogs, so it has like the Bulldogs logo right across. It's really cute. I really enjoy it.
Do you have to practice working with pom-poms, or is that like something you just like pick it up and you know what to do?
We do have to practice with pom-poms because sometimes you won't be expected to cheer with pom-poms. Sometimes it's just barehanded, especially if you're going to stunt and lift someone else up. You don't want to drop the pom-pom and then someone trip.
Yeah.
So we definitely do practice with those because it is a different feeling as well. After that, it's pretty easy from there.
Do you just like shake them?
You shake them, and then you have to like make all these poses, make all these strong poses, punches.
Okay.
It's really interesting. You just have to look cuter when you have the pom-poms.
Like just like smile a lot?
You smile a lot. It honestly hurts your mouth. It hurts your cheeks.
Yeah. Is it very different than dancing? Like with your face, are you as animated, or like do you have to maintain any kind of facade when you're dancing in a similar fashion?
Not really. Well, okay, so with cheerleading, it's different because all you have to do is smile, and then you have to shout the lines. So, but with dancing, you can't really talk because, dancing talks for itself. Sure. It's an art form of its own. So with that, you have to make more facial expressions, and you have to express a lot of things. So if you're like a silly character, for example, I did Cinderella last year, and I was Dumpy, so I was one of the evil stepsisters, and I had to be really silly.
Dumpy is the name of the evil stepsister?
Yeah.
That's messed up. Okay, so
it was Dumpy and awkward.
Okay, all right, so you're Dumpy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you.
And I had to wear this tall pink wig. It was absolutely tragic. It was a Marie Antoinette wig in pink. I need
pictures.
Ugly. I need to find them. But there was, for that, I had to be very expressive. Like I chased a cupcake in one scene. I had to look like I was like salivating. My eyes had to go crazy for when I saw the prince, and I had to be like very rough. And I also had to act kind of stupid. So there's a lot that comes with.
Yeah. Do you feel like, does it come naturally to you, or are we talking like hours in front of the mirror figuring out what your face looks like when you're like doing these things?
I find a way to watch cartoons. When I watch cartoons, I kind of, during that time, I focused on like their facial expressions, and I focused on different characters. But other than that, I feel like it comes pretty naturally because I'm like, this character's kind of dumb. They're kind of ditzy. So I gotta make a face that I would think is ditzy, like stupid. So I'll be like, or it'll be like bigger, like, and
yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
What are some of the other characters you've played while dancing that you really had to channel something other than just like a basic other than just being your natural self? I would say
definitely So the same thing with that one, because I don't know. It just took so much more effort to be like so silly. But also for the Rat King, you have to be evil, and then the expectation is it's a Rat King, not a Rat Queen. So you can't be gentle or like poised. You have to be very arrogant, and I had to show that in my dancing, which was very hard because I would never expect to portray arrogance, but I had to do it when fighting the Nutcracker because he thinks, oh, I'm so confident, I'm gonna win, and he does not. But I had to be strong and kind of act like a man instead, so that took a lot. That took a lot of training.
So we're talking about the Nutcracker. You were just in the Nutcracker. When did that season start and when did it end?
So the orb season officially starts in August. Oil Region Ballet season. So that's my company that did the Nutcracker and is doing another production, Swan Lake, Swan Princess. So that starts in August, I think late August, yeah. And then for Nutcracker, we start from August and then we end that period in December, which was the 19th to the 20th. And then for the new ballet that we're doing, Swan Princess, that's going to be sometime in February to about March 1st.
The performances or are you already in rehearsals?
We're doing rehearsals now. We're doing rehearsals for Swan Princess. So from August, you're doing 2 productions until 1 production is done. Then you're focusing on the other one.
So you auditioned for both back in August?
Yes, when you commit to the company, you're immediately in both productions, unless you're an extra.
Okay. Yeah, but I take it my girl here is not an extra.
No.
She said, no.
I've been at the Oil Region Ballet Company for 3 years now. This is officially my 3rd year. So when you commit to the company at first, it's not like you audition for 2 different things, because the season has to keep going, and those practices are always on Saturdays from 9 to 4, and sometimes Sundays from 9 to 5, which is a long time. Yeah. Kind of hacks into my weekend, but it's worth it. I get to see the beautiful audience later.
So what are you playing in the Swan Princess?
So I am a swan, and then I'm a band member and a ballroom dancer.
Cool.
So I get to lay low, but I get to be funny in some aspects.
Okay,
well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the Nutcracker, the Rat King. This is really intriguing to me. So is that a lot of work with your face? How are you?
It's not a lot of work because I have a mask on. So I have this headpiece.
Like a cute little mask or what?
No, it's a big rat head with these bulging red eyes, and it has a little crown and these whiskers that are actually made from zip tie. It's really interesting.
Okay, pretty cool. But like, wait a second, like how big of a headpiece are we talking? Like a helmet?
Yeah, it's there's a baseball cap inside, and then it covers your whole face. So it's this big. Whoa. Where you can only see like this much of your neck if you lift your head a little bit.
So it's like a full-on mascot.
Yes.
like that size, right?
Basically, yes. And then the nose comes out to here, so you have to be very careful when walking backstage.
Like you're telling me the nose comes like a foot off of your face.
Basically, like this this much. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like, whoa, like do you have to like?
It's heavy.
Yeah, I'm just exploring my head here because I'm like I can't. I have worn a mascot head one time. Mm-hmm. It was at an event for our school, and I tell you what, I lasted 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour, and then I was like, okay, I'm pretty much a pancake. So, and I feel like I had neck cramps and like shoulder cramps for like a week. So I just am blown away at what you're telling me right now.
I mean, I will admit it was so hard, especially because at first learning the choreography without the headrest is pretty easy because the mask because you have no weight on you, and then you get to do so much more. You can jump higher without any weight. You can fight harder. But then I have a mask that kind of limits my vision because the eyes are here, but the vision's all around here, so it's everywhere else. So
you can only see out of like the eye holes.
It's not the eye,
but like with mesh, right?
There's mesh, yes.
Where does it line up? Is it like the cheeks? Is it under, like, because it's like the head is bigger than your head, so your eyes aren't where the eyes are.
Yep. So
is it the mouth? Where do you look?
I look, so this part of your eye, so this is the eye, and then these are the slits where I look out from. So it's kind of like the cheek, and especially because I'm shorter than the person who actually wore it before me, it was falling. So I had to look down.
This thing was not even designed for you, and you were like, let's go.
It used to be 2 men, and then we lost one. So because he was doing another production. So I was the understudy last year for the Rat King, and then this year I became the official Rat King, which was kind of interesting because
That's crazy.
I'm way shorter than him. We worked really well together. Granted, it took a few months, but it worked out. The mask stayed on my head. It didn't fall off. That was good. I felt very good about that. All I really cared about, though, was that we danced together. We danced in sync. No one forgot anything. Our masks stayed on our head because he had a Nutcracker mask on, too. That was huge.
Oh my gosh, what if you guys collided? I can't even.
There were some times where we did collide, and we had to change choreography because I was originally supposed to lift him up, and there was a time I think my nose bumped into his head, so my nose was like in his cheek, so we had to change it a little bit where I just swung him to the ground. So
oh my gosh. You must be crushing calories like nobody's business. How do you keep up with yourself?
Ooh, I eat more than I think I need to, and then I kind of just keep working through. I just eat randomly. And I get so hungry afterwards. And it's kind of terrible because our lunch period is like 12:30, and then it's like 12:59. You have to go back into it. I'm just like, I need more. I need more.
Yeah. What's your favorite go-to food when you're just like in the middle of practice, you're so hungry, you're just like, I need my favorite food right now?
I'm always interested in a sandwich and some chips because then I can eat, I can watch my videos, I can rehearse because we have this app called Band, and that helps us watch what had happened the last week or the past few weeks, and it helps us keep up with our rehearsals. So per se, if I wasn't there and they were learning a new dance, they record that dance and then they post it on the website so I can go there and learn my dance for the next week when I show up.
Are you watching, like, even if you did go, so that you can watch how it went and make adjustments?
Yeah, I do that. Usually after you learn it, you don't go back to it. So I make sure I'm on top of things.
Yeah. That sounds kind of like how I imagine football. Again, anything that I know from these things is like, I don't know, like an HBO documentary, but they're like always taking out their iPads and reviewing plays and just being like, wait, what was that? And like, what do I need to like remember or do different or that sort of thing. So, I mean, I feel like dancers don't get a ton of credit for being athletes, but it is definitely athletic. It is definitely a full-blown sport. I mean, it's crazy.
It is crazy, and I totally agree with you. Like, I feel like people, when they think of ballet, they say, oh, you just twirl on your toe. It can't be that hard. We are wearing, when in reality, I didn't wear any point shoes for the Nutcracker because I was mostly in boots or character shoes, which are like heels, and ballet flats. But for the dancers that are in point shoes, they have to do like 5-minute dances, 7-minute dances in these shoes that are basically built up of cardboard, wood, and glue, and that's it. And they're standing on their tippy toes, dancing for the audience and making it look easy.
And you wear those shoes sometimes too, like maybe not for Rat King, but like you do point, right?
Yes, I have to do that for Swan Princess, and I have a 7-minute dance, and then I have, I think, an 8-minute dance and a 6-minute dance and 5. They're very high. And then you're always dancing, so there's no breaks.
Are your feet so messed up?
Apparently they're not as messed up as they could be because I went back to wearing, we have this protectant called like a toe pad. So you put it on and then you put on your point shoe so it provides some cushioning. I don't like toe pads because I feel like they give me too much stress on my foot, so I take them off. And that's when my feet started getting really messed up. Like, I used to get scars all the time, so I just put them back on.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
What is it like a cute... You're like, okay, it's this shoe made out of wood and cardboard. And I'm like, okay, I'm thinking I'm over here with my on cloud, like, orthopedics, inserts. Like, I'm just like, like, floating along in my comfy sneakers, and you're like,
I wish.
No. We're like on our tiptoes on top of like little pieces of wood.
Basically.
That's crazy.
And what's worse is that they die pretty quickly, so they break down very quickly if you're really strong. And that's kind of terrible because you either have to jet glue it or you have to buy a few more pairs after that. And then you have to go through the process of re-breaking them into perfection.
Oh, no.
For the show. Because sometimes they get really messed up. Sometimes they'll be in good use, but they'll look terrible for the show. So you can't wear those ones.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I'm just like, if I put on a pair of flats for the first time, I'm like, this is horrific, and I basically want to throw them out. So I can't imagine what you're talking about with point shoes. Okay, wait. So let's see. You do ballet at the Oil Region Ballet Company.
Yeah.
We talked about that you also do cheerleading, but I feel like I don't know when you have time to do it, but you also do theater? Is that right?
Yeah, I do. I'm starting to go back into theater because when I was younger, I used to do lots of it, but now I do just a little bit where I can fit myself in. So
this is making more sense to me. I'm starting to see like a true, like, you are a performer through and through. So tell me about that.
So this year I'm working at MCT, or Meadville Community Theater, and we are doing an original production called Shivers.
Ooh.
By our director, Jeff Hall. And it's based on the Brothers Grimm stories.
Okay.
It's basically about this little boy who doesn't know what the shivers are, and he goes on this elaborate adventure to kind of find a way to get the shivers. So there's lots of ghosts. There's a princess. I'm playing the princess, and I'm playing the gravedigger. So I have to be an antagonist, and then I have to be a protagonist. So
I love that.
I'm shifting between two different characters. It's really fun.
Okay. What is the Wonderland project?
Ooh, that was a fun project. So this was basically a different adaptation of Alice in Wonderland. The same story, but we had different costumes, and it was a little bit more modern. So I was the caterpillar in that one, and I wore jeans, and then everyone else wore jeans. They wore blue shirts. I had a cute little antenna headband, and there's tons of choreography in that one, but there was also a broad storyline. So you have her falling down, and then we had a spinning wheel in Act 2. So we let an audience member come up, spin the wheel, and we would reverse the scene that we just did and do it in the mode that it landed on. So that was fun. That was the funnest part for me.
Crazy.
Yeah, we had opera, western, and we had super fast.
Whoa. What's your favorite?
I would say it would be super fast or western, not opera, because everyone would just be screeching. Western was always fun because everyone had a gallop and everyone had these crazy western accents and they were using western slang and like acting like everyone was acting like cowboys. And then super fast, you just ran through the scene basically, and you were super jittery, like, oh, this. Oh, yeah. Like, it was super duper fun.
Okay, wait, how do you, are these at different times of the year? I'm just trying to get a grip on when you have time to be a cheerleader, a dancer, a theater performer. What?
So sometimes, along with the dancing at Oil Region Ballet Company, I do dance at Allegro, so that's where I do more training. But I do tell them there that I have to that I cannot be there because I have to do shivers and I have to do cheerleading practice. So cheerleading ends in February and then shivers ends in March. So right after shivers I get to come back to Allegro and do their Alice in Wonderland because they're also doing Alice in Wonderland this year. And then I'm also the caterpillar in that, so that was fun. And then I do hip hop as well, so my Wednesdays and Thursdays are pretty much claimed.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is pineapple on pizza delicious or a crime?
It's delicious. Are you kidding me? I just tried it last year and I can't get over it.
Oh, yes, I love that. What's your favorite pizza topping?
So I traditionally get Hawaiian pizza all the time now. So
okay.
Give me the pineapple, the ham, the peppers, and the bacon. I'm all for it.
Yes. Okay, I love that. All right, what's better, pancakes or waffles?
I like waffles better. I like a crunch.
Ooh,
if stuff is too soft, I'll get kind of disgusted because I also like to top it with like whipped cream, and I feel like that'll make it soggy. So I prefer a waffle at the end of the day.
Turkey or ham sandwich?
Ham sandwich.
Okay, grape or strawberry jelly with your peanut butter and jelly?
Grape jelly. I like it traditional.
Okay, so like we're not going into any of the crazy jelly flavors.
I tried strawberry. I did like it, but then when we got back to the grape jelly, I realized I just need my tradition.
Mac and cheese. Do you prefer the microwave mac and cheese or the baked crusties on the top mac and cheese?
The baked mac and cheese will win every time.
Can you make mac and cheese?
My mom makes it for me.
Okay. Do you have a special meal that you are good at making yourself?
Let's see. I can make a nice grilled cheese sandwich.
Ooh, yeah.
Tons of grilled cheese sandwich. I just learned how to make it with the mayonnaise on top so that it crusts more. Yeah.
Okay, so you spread it with mayo and then you flip it and then it gets like the extra like crunchy?
Yeah, and then it's actually then the bread tastes so buttery and then you have the cheese. I like to mix cheeses sometimes if I have it.
Okay.
So I'll do like a white cheese, like a provolone, and then I'll do like a cheddar or American cheese. You mix it.
Okay, so she wasn't joking. She's like big on her mac and cheese. Just to, touch on all the billion trillion things that you're doing, you're also a member of the Key Club at MASH.
Yep. So
what's that?
Basically, the Key Club is this really fun organization where you kind of get to volunteer a lot. You get to do fun things. Like recently I did the blankets for a senior home, and we got to make cards for a lady who had just turned 100 years old. So that was super duper fun. and we got to make cards. You get to join in all of the fun little artsy crafty things, and it's really fun because the people there are super duper nice, and the projects are just so wholesome, and I love them so much because I feel like, hey, I'm really doing something for people here.
Yeah.
And it warms my heart to see that other people can benefit from the work I'm doing.
That's wonderful.